Hi, welcome back to another video, Harmony Piece. Let's talk about Mental Health Week, which is next week. I want to just go across the board, women and men. Do you know it's funny? Every day goes by where we get burnt out, we work every day, and we overperform. We've got to keep going, keep going, because we want to achieve the goals what we want to achieve. And also, we don't make enough time for ourselves and individually. And this is where burnout comes in, where fatigue comes in, stress comes in, we're not eating properly, the right food, the right diet. That all goes out the window because we're trying to excel past that point. Our nervous system is crashed and burned. We're stressed, we're tired, we don't perform, we get cranky, we snap at people that we care about. And this is the part where we have to slow down in ourselves. Because if we don't slow down ourselves, we don't get to go where we need to be. We don't get the things what we want. We don't have the luxury life we want to achieve, the goals. It's all right having the vision boards and, having the mindset and being consistent and keep going. But when burnout kicks in and your body shuts down, that's when you start to think, have I done too much? Have I gone past that stage? When am I going to slow down? And I think it's the guys. There's no harm, right? Where we work for how many ends, we get tired and we just want to get up the next day and keep going. Just always remember, and to girls, and to friendships, work colleagues, it doesn't matter who it is, or you built some kind of connection with someone, or any professions or anyone like that. It's always important to check in and pause, make the time, make the effort to ring that person. I don't mean like send a text, because you don't know how the other person is feeling. And this is where I think sometimes phones can be killer, but also it's a good thing to have, because I get it. Everything's based around your phone, alarms, Google Maps, booking hotels, social media, advertising. But how do you actually know how that person's feeling? So if you send a text or send a quick message, how are you? Do you know if they're okay? Like, takes 2 minutes to pick up the phone. It could be anyone, could be a work colleague, could be a friend, doesn't matter who that is. And say, how are you? How are you today? How are you feeling? Because if you don't do that, you can send that text and you don't know if that person's had a bad day. You have no idea. So it's very important to reflect, pause, and make time and that effort for that person. 5 minutes, 2 minutes, it doesn't matter. Pick up the phone and actually speak to the person. I think sometimes we're too wrapped in our phone where we send a quick text and that's okay, but it's not. So you've got to understand to make that effort, make the time when you can, and also make time for you, where it could be going for a walk. I mean, I've gone for a walk every day, took my socks off, walked in the grass barefoot, grounded myself. It could be for 20 minutes, could be for half an hour. Doesn't matter, as long as you've made that conscious effort, which is very important. Where I see that, our stress levels go up because we don't make time for ourselves. Our nervous system up so high like a kite. And it's important to regulate yourself, to calm your nervous system down. Where I'm a big believer for that. The more you calm, the more you make time for yourself, the more you pause and reflect, you'll make the right decisions, not disappear into I've done that, and I'll put my hands up, and I've done that. I'm not saying I haven't. I've done it, but it doesn't end well because when you do that, people don't know how you are. People don't know how you're feeling, what you're going through. I know everything that I believe in is when to reflect and express your emotions. And you've got to look back when we're younger. We've always been to the point where we've been told to keep quiet. I know my upbringing, stop your crying. When I used to get slapped or get boxed, and I go upstairs to my room, that I was taught to go to your room, stay quiet. And as you're older and you're an adult, sometimes you can oversay too much, or it all depends on the people you surround yourself with as well, which is very important. You're in a safe space, the people you're with. That is the biggest thing. The people that you're with, you surround yourself with, and how you feel around them as well, which is very important. I know it's not till next week, Mental Health Wellbeing Week, but I thought it's important to stress about this topic so much. Make time for your inner child. Make time for you. Doesn't matter if it's an hour. It doesn't matter if you do something for 2 hours for that week. You should be doing it at least once every day for 1 hour or once a week. You prioritize that time. Schedule the time that you're going to make time for yourself to do these things. Because I'm telling you now, you don't make that time. When it comes to the end of the year, you'll be burnt out. You'll be fed up at work, not happy, you're not performing because you're not made time. And also, I feel it's important to reflect on the people around us we're grateful for and make time for them as well, because we all need each other. We need connection. And it's all about really asking how that person is, not always making a point of sending a quick text message, but that's okay. And I'll repeat that again because we're too quick to do those things. And I understand we're busy, we've got a busy life, we've got work, we're tired, and we go to bed and we don't make that time. But even if you have to schedule that time, schedule the time for the person that you care about, schedule the time that you know you can make that conscious effort, because you don't know how they're feeling on the end of the phone. To hear their voice, feel how they are feeling, and also to offload and speak and talk about these things. This to girls and guys especially more, because we clam up, we don't talk, we don't express our emotions. We mask these things, and then when it comes to burnout, we're working so many hours, performing to this high level of making money on stand, bills, wages come through, maintenance, children. But then what happens when you're not showing up for yourself and other people around you? Because the littlest things you can do for your mental well-being, it doesn't, not just to socialise going out clubbing, because that doesn't really self-soothe. I wouldn't say self-soothe, to relax your nervous system. Go with nature, go with things what you like doing, hobbies, the interests that you like, which make you feel happy, relaxed, calm, in a really positive state as well, which I feel that is very important. Anything else after that's a bonus. Can't believe that. Like even today, I went to yoga, loved it, sat there, meditate, all that, which is good. And then again, I've got other things planned over the weekend. Can't really say what these, but it's to relax, to wind down, to reflect. It's a massive thing what I'm doing. But at the same time, I'm very grateful where I'm making these times over and over and over, even from last year, even before then. But now it's part of me where I'm doing these things, where it's a routine, gym, yoga, journal, meditate, Qigong, mix them up, breath work, the whole lot, because we need them. Because when burnout comes in, we normally forget to eat the right food. That goes out the window. Then you start snacking on, these things like crisp chocolate. Not saying not to eat these things, but also have a balanced diet and balance yourself out. Because chocolate to me and crisps like a quick fix. Nope. Doesn't help you in the long run. Yes, you can have it occasionally, but it's about disciplining yourself as well, order to kind of keep going. Do you know what as well? Don't forget your hobbies. Take up a new interest that you like, something that you've not done before. Come out your comfort zone. Don't stay in your house. Go out, explore, go traveling, go on the train, go hiking. Do what you get a release and you have a memory. Take photos, enjoy the moments. Because I get it, we got to work and pay bills, but also it's having a balance. Because sometimes the balance can tip the other way, and you're working too much, and you're feeling tired, and you feel stressed. But what happens then? You're playing catch up. The brain is playing catch up, and you'll start to play that in your head like a loop, like a tape recorder, thinking, "I've got to do this, got to do that, got to do this, got to do that." Pause, make the time for yourself, and don't play catch up because you're trying to cram everything in. Make it a routine that you're doing something once a week, every week, whatever that looks to you, whatever time you can fit in for yourself, which is dead important. Don't let it come in a big block where you've worked for 6, 7 months, you're not made time for yourself. I'm telling you now, stress will come in, burnout will come in, your diet will go out the window. Everything that you're meant to be doing will go straight out the window straight away. So it's ordering to make sure you pause, reflect. If it's weekly, every fortnight, end of every month, is so important. And guys out there, make time for yourself. Even guys, lads, friend to friend, ring each other, check on how you're doing. How are you? You're okay? You sure you're okay? Even friend, lady friend, ring, and even lady ring, guy friends. Doesn't make a difference. Check on each other because the world that we live in, how things are, we have to look for our well-being. Look after yourself and look after each other. And listen, whatever's in the past with people, you let it go. And sometimes you have to put your hands up. But also, I know it can be hard, but at least you can reach out and check on that person. Their well-being is more important. That's all I can say. Thank you again. I'll be doing another video tomorrow. So there'll be one Thursday, another video on Friday. Then after that, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there'll be no content. There'll be no videos. I'll be off the grid because I'll be going to a retreat. So it'll be anything more than likely the Monday or the Tuesday after the weekend's done. Thank you again to listen to the video. See you soon. Bye.